Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go over a procedure to connect the new steel cable from Torpedo Diver Company by the use of a hollow core line. Basically it's a Chinese finger lock knot with a couple nail knots at the end, and this is just a little propane torch that I heat up the end of the weighted steel cable with. Makes it a little softer, a little easier to work with to get into a product called a Daho needle. This is a Daho needle. It's basically a hollow needle. This particular one is a 38 thousandths hollow needle. It's made by Daho. You can see here is you can order them from a bunch of different sources on the internet. And what I do to make sure that I don't have sharp edges is after I heat it up and get it softened a little bit, I take just a nail file, and I take all the sharp burrs off the edge. Then I put it in the hollow core needle.
What size is that hollow core needle?
This is a 38 thousandths. And this is 36 if I remember correctly. And I got a frazzle, so I'm going to have to cut it again. One of the things you have to watch out for is them little wickers. I don't know that you'd have to do this, but it does have a pretty sharp edge on it when you cut it. You younger guys will have a lot easier time with this. Oh, you're gonna have to fix the tape because I just messed it up again. It's not really that hard. If you get a wicker, you get a wicker. I find it easier to go out, and I wasn't doing it from the line side toward the outside. That way you don't ruffle up the wickers. And there we go. Now this will slide it clear to the end till it stops. And hang on to that. And then I get, ouch, that's still hot. This is Power Pro Hollow Ace, 80 pound. If you look at the diameters that you can splice with this, this is about what most people use. And the weighted steel is what, about 30 pound? Roughly, or 60 pound? How many pound strength is it?
Oh, it's probably 150 pounds.
Okay.
Strength.
Right. Well, you can actually put this inside of 100 pound, but the 38 thousandths or the 36 thousandths seems to be about right for 80 pound.
Okay.
Now that's not a very good. This is one of the harder parts of doing this knot. You got to tease the end, and this procedure does take a little while. You got to tease the end of this a little bit so you can get the needle down inside the hollow core. Used to be we used a toothpick to open up the dacron. Sure, a lot of you older guys remember that. Oop. Decide. I haven't done one of these for a while, so I'm a little out of practice.
Looks like it's going up now.
Yep. It takes a little bit. I mean, like I said, it's me rather than the process. And after you do it a few times, you'll get the feel of it and you'll know it'll come easier.
How far up are you going to push that up that?
I'm going to push it up about 3 to 4 feet,
Okay.
just for an extra measure of safety.
Sure. We'll come back when you're at that point.
Okay, it'll take me